this.
I don't know how to shuffle.
You don't know how to shuffle wrong cards, right?
I'm not a card player.
I can shuffle
Fabulous, huh?
other cards, but not round
Okay,
cards.
that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now you want me to put one here?
Yeah, one there, one
Oh,
there.
wait. One here and one here.
And then, actually, you might as well do this.
Two there. Good.
Okay. And then you choose one flow card.
Here. There we go.
And
flow.
one flow card here.
Oh.
And then one harmony card here on the red. And then, would you like to choose the middle card in here? Okay. Now, the second part of this are the value cards. What this does is it brings in a different lens, and one of the biggest things I believe that we have to do is change our whole value system. To go from the capitalistic old paradigm value system, we need a new value system. What this does is it teaches a way to do this that's very different than the norm right now. Usually we would organize values by themselves in a hierarchy, and it isn't necessarily connected into the operational system. It's just this vague thing on the wall. What this does is it creates a one-on-one relationship between a concept and a value. It's like you're seeing something through these lenses. So your perception changes as you look through the abstract concepts. So the information coming in changes. So what you do, same thing, is you just shuffle the cards, hold the intention of what the original question was, and then you just, on the green circle, you put one value.
Make these cards?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I've been
And we need one up there. And
Fabulous here.
cutting cards for a long time. I'm pretty much functionally expert in circle cutting.
You didn't just buy this box and open it up.
Actually, yeah. Then what I do is you go, okay, so what is the value of illumination at the senses in regards to the shared knowledge community?
She's illuminating your
Yes.
senses.
My sense of smell, my sense of sight, my sense of hearing. I'd say like illumination is to bring more light, is to, it's more of a spiritual sort of thing. It's to become more clear. And now to put that with senses, it's like how do you illuminate the physical senses? It's like how do we get more in touch with our feelings? How do we get more in touch with our senses? Okay, in terms of shared knowledge community, it's an integration between the physical, the mental, and the feelings, and the spiritual. So the senses is more the physical side of things. So even as I sit at the table, I'm experiencing a more physical sensation of connection with people. And if I am more aware, because this is actually a mental thinking system, if I now put more attention on my senses and feeling, that changes how I interact. So the field of energy is very important, and again, from a feminine perspective, that isn't generally acknowledged in a meeting. And so it's like, this is changing the dynamics of how we talk and meet together.
Certainly is. Yes.
So, and this will have more, we'll get more awareness what this means as we open up all the other cards. So why don't you turn over those two?
What about the others over there?
Oh, yeah, okay, actually, no, keep going. And no, then what happens is we open up to the group for questions, insight, or intuition. And if there's anything that you get that means something to you, then now you say something.
No, I don't want to say something. You're dealing with that, but what about those two cards here? These two cards
Okay.
here?
I guess I was just going to go from person to person, but I'll turn
Okay.
it
I would say something real quickly here, though. The illumination part, you know, as you're getting towards the end of your life, I mean, I'm finding that those are my thoughts now, that I have to spiritualize more what I do and how I am and how I work in the world. So that makes a lot of sense to me, because that's where there's power. And I don't know about the senses, but it makes total sense. You have to, I mean, I have spent so much of my life being out of my body, you know, being spaced out and not really present. And it's not an effective way to operate. So I would just say that when you see me like that, please remind me. You know, that's one thing. Anyway.
Anyone else? Okay, so cut.